I choose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see, vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we'd become one right away. Oh, right away. At first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I saw the life inside, so shine bright. Tonight, you and I, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I too, so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Oh.
You guys could have given me more walk in the right.
Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Palms rise to the universe as we moonshine Emily. Feel the warmth, we'll never die. We're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. At first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I saw the life inside your eyes. Tonight, you and I, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I too, so alive. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Oh, 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 beautiful like diamonds in the sky.
I feel really good. I mean, you know, Twilight has a really remarkable effect on a lot of people in every country I've ever gone to, but I have to say that I've really rarely felt as welcomed as I do here. I really love coming back here, so thank you, really. A lot has happened in 3 years, huh? I can't wait for the last one to come out. I'm definitely not excited for it to be over, but now that the whole story is told and everything's done and we don't have those big moments weighing on us, it's like, now that Bella can finally have everything she wants, I can't wait for everyone to feel that as well, because I mean, I know that everyone who really loves Twilight kind of feels like they're a little part of Bella is in them a little bit, and so I feel like everyone can have that. I can't wait for everyone to get it all. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit of an unanswerable question. I think that's why it's asked so often. It's when something hits, when something's considered a phenomenon. If you could answer that question easily, then people would be doing it again and again. It's I don't know. I think that it represents a stage of life that is so full, and it's so full of feeling, and I think that it really attracts people that have faith in those feelings, and it doesn't discredit them. And I think it's fairly rare to have a story that really gives a lot of credit to young girls who haven't figured it all out yet, but are incredibly trusting of themselves. And like, you know, I think that a really good, hard-hitting, fundamentally charged love story is always gonna, I don't know, it's always gonna fuel something inside of us. I mean, it's like I think it's really simple. I think if there was an easy way of answering it as well, the question wouldn't have been asked. Yeah. I think that by the end of the story, once everything is told by the last book, the fact that everything, you know, the fact that the stars have aligned in the way that they do, and everything actually starts to make sense, that they are really a family and they all really need each other in their lives in a really particular way. The fact that Bella is the glue that has held everyone together, yet everyone the entire time through and through has thought she's nuts, like she's crazy, and she's got the strength of, I don't want to say will, it's not strength, it's just she's got trust in herself, she's got trust in those feelings that are not easy to describe, to the point where she's, she's willing to wait until she can put her finger on the words to describe them. And I think at the end of the day, she looks up and goes, okay, I told you. I know that you thought I was crazy, but I knew I felt this for a reason. And there were times where it was difficult to agree with every decision that she made, but at the same time, it was always coming from such an honest place in her heart. It was always, it was always sort of like, well, I mean, gosh, if she makes a mistake, she's probably gonna be able to look back and go, yeah, it all worked out for the right reasons. And I think that's kind of an innately female thing. Men are a little bit more reasonable, and you make decisions based on, kind of like solid things that they think, not to make like totally vast generalizations about this, but as a woman, I think that I think it's really important not to discredit feeling, and you say like, okay, well, I don't know why I feel it, but I do, and I'm gonna figure out why pretty soon. And there weren't too many difficulties. I don't know, the whole love triangle thing, it's, I mean, she needs Jacob in her life. He needs her, in the same way. It's not like an unbalanced thing. I think that they really offer each other so much. And if you can like get past conventions and get past what everyone else is thinking and have what you want, then you're gonna be a much happier person. And yeah, it's really nice to see them. That's what I meant earlier about getting it all. They really do get to a point where they just get to have everything, and it's nice. For those of you that speak English and Japanese, I do really apologize for my incredibly long-winded answers. That's embarrassing. Well, Bella lives a very, very loaded, she lives an incredibly long life in a very short few years, and it's not normal. The fact that she can really hang, the fact that she can really take it. I don't know, somebody who can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's always a really impressive thing, especially considering you've got a girl. I mean, all of that comes in a package that seems on the surface sort of a little bit unsure, maybe not, she's not she's not physically very imposing. It's, I think it's one thing that's really easy to relate to in her is that, you've got questionable aspects of your personality. You always look at yourself and wonder if you could be better, and it shows. And viewing yourself as somebody who's always trying to be better rather than someone with a bunch of insecurities is somebody, it's something that I think Bella has always done, is she's okay with being, it sounds so cliche, she's okay with being herself. And I don't want to repeat myself, but when you're so filled with something, when you are bubbling with something that you can't put your finger on, a lot of people can shy away from that. A lot of people can be like, I shouldn't think about those things, or I just need to move forward. You can't move forward and ignore what's going on in your gut, even if you can't figure out exactly what that is. You have to have a bit of faith in yourself and a bit of faith in the fact that things don't happen for no reason. You're not going to have an insignificant feeling, and so like don't discredit your feelings, no matter what they are. And she's really always been able to have that, and coming in a package that's like small and kind of shy, it's not what you would sort of expect. And she's just always had this innate, really beautiful trust in her gut, and I love that. It's my favorite thing about her. I think the wedding kiss probably. You guys seem to love it just as much as I do. So I think any surprise is probably going to make your jaws hit the floor. And the first time I saw that was what we're going to do, I was like, so expect that one. And I don't know, just like, we're in vampire land now. It's weird. It's a lot different. It's cool. It's so weird that it's over. I can't wait for you guys to see. I really, really genuinely hope that you love it. It really means a lot to us. And I'm not just saying that, I really mean that. Thanks for coming.